What up,
hey.
what up?
Hey, how we doing, guys?
Nobody's here, but we are here.
Well, we just started, so we'll see who comes over in a moment. Just doing a Facebook Live. We're intending to do it with Mr. Zulu Zion, and just having some technical difficulties, but we are embodying some determination to still make it all happen and actually still do something. The topic of today's Facebook Live is determination towards wealth. And so, just say hello. We are just here at my parents' house, actually, just chilling. And
Little kids.
And doing some prep for the workshop coming up. So the workshop this coming Sunday.
That's right. It's Financial Freedom Formula Fundamentals. And we're doing it next Sunday at 10 a.m. in the morning. Invited a bunch of people. We're organizing this really, really amazing simulated strategy game. Or in other words, it's a microcosm, as you like to call it. Mm-hmm. Want me to tell them a little bit about what's going to happen?
Yeah, so it's just going to be like basically an event where you can embody what it feels like to be determined towards having financial freedom, to be able to go through the process you need to go through, both through actual watching your money and creating a business, or a mock business in the event, and then actually achieving financial freedom from that, and what you need to learn from a mindset point of view, and that definitely includes determination. So just to bring it back onto what we're talking about today with determination, Paul Graham, who actually founded the Y Combinator, he's looked at businesses that have basically built up to be worth over $65 billion over the years, and the one factor he found to be common in people who made it, quote unquote, made it with their businesses, was determination. It wasn't intelligence. Intelligence definitely helped, but it was actually determination. And the three made up parts of determination that this girl in the background is quite determined to be part of the video. The three parts that make up determination are willpower, discipline, and vision. So willpower, obviously knowing what you want, or being able to go and get whatever you want, being sort of having that will to try and make something happen, whatever it is, happen. Now, just all willpower and none of the other two components will probably turn you into like a drug or sex addicted being, and therefore, you won't really get success ongoingly, consistently. But discipline, so being able to, take your skills, whatever your skills are, and apply them consistently, day in, day out, week in, week out, year in, year out, will be able to, give you some level of success. So you'll actually be quite a good worker if you manage to be able to embody both discipline and willfulness. So as you can tell, I'm trying on some of that determination right now to keep this flowing and not be too distracted by the girls. Hopefully they're just providing a little bit of fun little bit of frivolity in the background.
They're helping us run this. Yeah.
While I still keep riffing. So the third component, which, if you look at determination and will as kind of like two fingers, if you're trying to hold or pinch a watermelon seed and have it not slip out of your hand, you will need to be able to apply equal pressure of both willfulness and discipline to be able to hang on to that watermelon seed, right? Sorry, it keeps freezing for you guys. Hopefully it works out okay in the background here. Let me just double check what's going on here. Hopefully it's working for you. But
sorry about the technical difficulties.
We'll just keep riffing and see how it goes. Yeah, cool. All right, let me know if it gets better. I might even just switch off the Wi-Fi and see if something happens, if it helps. Hopefully it doesn't kill it for you guys. Let's see. Working fine for Alex. Well, anyway, we've switched it over to data now, so we'll see if that helps.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, the third component is vision. So whereas, you'll be able to hold the watermelon seed with that willfulness and with that discipline, you got to know what you're going to do with it. Where are you going to plant it? Where do you want to actually use that bit of life force, that power that you have? And that's where your vision and knowing what you want to apply it to is what is important. And all three of those components together, at the cross-section of those three components, is determination. So I would encourage you to go check out Zulu's little Facebook Live he did. He had a nice little process for for embodying that way of being, of determination. And hopefully this has acted as a bit of a breakdown for the components, other smaller components you could use to put together to actually embody determination. So on that point, we will be touching on determination at the very least. If not, you'll have to use it to be able to win at the game, the Financial Freedom Formula Fundamentals game, this coming Sunday. So I'm going to link to it down below. Anything else you want to say about the event?
You should. I think you should tell the story of how you became financially free. And what that actually, I think you should give people a little bit of a background, how you made it happen and how he gamified becoming, basically taking back the time from the man, from the rat race, and using it for his own enjoyment for a nice salary. Because the principles that are going to be taught in that people are going to be learning in the workshop are going to be
okay, so I'll riff on for a second what happened.
Riff on a little bit about how you gamified the experience of becoming financially free.
All right. Basically, I actually stumbled across determination is what happened for me. So I grew up in a family where my parents were hardworking, cleaner parents, and basically I was told that I had to go to university, or the most I'd ever become in life is a Harvey Norman salesman. And at that moment, it actually birthed that determination in me. It gave me those components because I got determination.
Because he was said no.
I was like, no way, I will rebel against you and I will go out and make it happen without going to university. So I ended up embodying those three aspects: strong willfulness, definitely the discipline out of wanting to prove them wrong and not being satisfied until I'd proven them wrong. And then obviously the vision of just, something in my skill set that's going to be able to buy me time and be able to make it so I can do what I want every day. And so I did that. I went and went into a computer company and learnt a lot from as a minor shareholder in a computer shop. And then I stepped out from that computer shop. I achieved some level of financial freedom, $300 a week, which was for me plenty of money as a 20-year-old that I could be happy on. But I was determined to have something that I felt was financially free, and that was making $120K a year. And so I started. I bought into a franchise for a couple of phone shops, and then I expanded that phone shop into a couple more phone shops, and set it up in a way that didn't require me to be there, using a lot of the skills that are covered basically in my book that's been recently printed. And you get a free copy of the book for coming to the workshop.
Free book.
You can't get that. I mean, you can't get a signed copy anywhere else besides the workshop. So come check it out there. I think that's plenty, guys. Welcome to Alex and Josh and Heather and Valentina. Great seeing you guys here. Just wanted to share with you guys. We're going to be doing some more of these during the week.
I want to say a little bit about the structure of the workshop.
Yeah.
So how it's going to go.
I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to grab the kids.
Yeah, grab the kids. We love the kids.
We love them. We're moving them.
We're moving them, though. So what's going to happen during the day, we're looking to... So we're looking to start in the morning, and essentially how it's going to go is that you will be given... there will be rules. There will be rules created for you, so the rules within you will operate in the game. You will be given money. There will be cards to pull. Chance will be a factor. Elphie will create a bit of a microcosm when it comes to the world environment, so to speak, the economy of the place. And what you'll be doing is you're going to try to execute and attain financial freedom through available movements and through chance and through decision and through choice. So you're going to experience yourself becoming financially free while figuring out what does it take, because we're not going to give you the answer.
Yeah.
We're not going to give you, we're not going to tell you how to get there. You'll just have an objective of moving from a job, so a made-up job in the game, moving to financial freedom, which means that you'll be asked to figure out a strategy of becoming financially free through your assets, right?
Yeah, so you have a basically like a makeshift portfolio of things that you own, and basically every round is a month, and you have 4 weeks. So you have 4 choices of what you're going to do with your time across those 4 weeks. So you're going to go to your job. Are you going to check out different opportunities, real estate opportunities, share opportunities, business opportunities? Are you going to work on building your own small business? Are you going to, try and come up with some bespoke answer and say, hey, I want to do this thing, Elphie, Game Master, and tell me what happens with that. And then from those outcomes, you're going to start adjusting your balance sheet, and you'll actually, bit by bit, start moving yourself towards more and more passive income.
What we found the first time that we run it, some people actually realized that they did not count their finances. They didn't know how to do math. Some people became quite moved by the experience of the game. Some people realized that having loans is not a bad thing when it comes to attaining their financial freedom. Some people realize that oh shit, maybe I should invest a little bit more time into learning about business, into upskilling myself. So it's a transformational experience that we're organizing for you, and you will learn a lot about yourself and how you take on strategy for making yourself wealthy in your own life. Because hey, life is a game. And
the ultimate game.
The ultimate game. So if you are ready for examining how your mind works when presented a new environment with a new set of rules in a closed cosmos, if you're ready to really take yourself on and challenge yourself when it comes to strategy, when it comes to game mentality, sort of gaming the game, because what we really stand for is that if you don't learn how to play the game, which, if you don't know how to get out of the rat race, guess what? The system is not going to help you. You have to make the choice, and you have to game the game before it games you.
The system is designed to keep you in that loop. Frankly, the businesses and the jobs I set up are designed to keep people in their jobs, because, and that's not like from any kind of negative, perspective of keeping people slaving, but I want people working continually in their passion, loving their passion, but producing me a nice 40 hours at least worth of productive work, right, every week. And just the nature of that is, once you're at the end of that day, man, you don't really want to do much else. You just want to chill out. And I'm speaking from experience now, because I over the years I haven't had to work more than half an hour a week. I've on average probably worked about 2 to 10 hours every week over the years. But nowadays I'm working like 50 hours plus a week, and man, like, I don't want to do anything at the end of the day. So fortunately, the work I'm doing is on my businesses, is on causing leveraged growth. That's not just relying on me being there in the end to have that money. But yeah, man, like, there's not much room at the end of the week for you to focus on creating your wealth. So
guess what? None of this education is provided in schools, by universities, unless you take a special course or educate yourself. But what we're going to teach and what we're going to learn is not provided anywhere else. So
And with that said, there's components of it, of course. I've drawn inspiration from different games out there, different wealth games that do exist out there, and there's different modalities as well. But it's definitely a unique take on that, and it's a very cool real-time experience where you get to actually experience yourself over a number of months, becoming wiser and wiser as you learn the game. And then put it into practice. It is a fundamentals course, guys. So, don't come expecting. Some people are like, oh, so I'm going to go to this one course and suddenly I'll be earning $120,000 a year with working half an hour a week. That's the end game. That is the end game. And right now, this is about building the fundamental mindset and understanding of cash flow. They're the two big key things that we focus on during the workshop. They're two components out of the financial freedom formula. And most of the work is done around those two components. Of course, we do touch on the other components, but it's primarily about those two basics, because if you don't have the right mindset, man, you can have as much money as you want, you're going to start wasting it anyway. You're going to dump it down the drain. When my mindset's been bad, I've lost hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, because my mindset wasn't in the right place. So getting that mindset right, and then obviously cash flow, man. Cash is king. Cash is like the blood flow of a corporation or a company, and it's the blood flow of your own financial life too. So you get those two things right, and then we've created a solid foundation where you can layer it up and start to give yourself that life that you really want to have, whatever that looks like. So.
And first and foremost, you'll be learning a lot during the game. So you'll learn from mistakes, and you're going to try different things, trial, test, error, trial, over and over and over again. So we hope that you would come in with an open mindset, and also with a mindset that allows you to learn new information and to learn from what didn't work, because that's really key. Is that to try on things, just to do them, take action, and then our hope is that you'll play the game and that you'll be able to apply that to your own existing financial situation.
Awesome. All right, on that note, we're going to say goodbye. Thanks a lot, John. David John Dempsey, for saying hello there, and welcome to Charlotte and Mum and Ben and Simon.
Mom.
Valentina, giving us some love. Thanks, guys. We're having the workshop in
Brunswick East.
Melbourne. We're actually doing it at the Templo Badass. So just while we're iterating it, we want to have a few of these. Can't guarantee when the next one's going to be on, by the way, or what price it'll be. But right now it is 75% off because we are fast iterating on this, and just really checking it out with your feedback, growing the product, growing the experience while it's now the groundswell. So be a part of a movement as it's starting, guys. I encourage you to come along, and you'll have, because we're doing smaller numbers for this workshop, we're going to cap it off like around 10 people. And because we're capping it off at that point, we can definitely give you a lot of focus and attention, personalized on the day, compared to when we grow this to what we want to grow it to. It'll be much bigger. We'll have helpers, though, at that point. So thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and we hope to see some of you guys that feel called to this, if this resonates with you. We'd love to see you at the workshop. If you still have questions, by all means, contact Birute, and she'll be able to answer those questions for you. I'll link to the workshop below. Other than that, have fun, stay awesome.
And we'll see you on Sunday for those who we will see. And hopefully, if you don't join us this Sunday, you'll join us in other workshops as well. So,
right.
bye. Peace.